And then obviously we saw Dustin getting the flappy face? Hiya, and welcome back to the channel. So today we are jumping into episode 5 of Stranger Things season 2. Now it's been a few days since I've actually watched the last episode. Actually, it feels like absolutely ages since I watched the last episode. It's not actually been that long, but for some reason it feels like it's been like weeks since I sat down and watched this last, so it's going to be interesting. So yeah, the last episode we watched was episode 4, which was when names Jonathan and his girlfriend, who isn't his girlfriend, Nancy, that's the one, went to the lab. I mean, I say they went to the lab, they didn't go voluntarily. Well, they kind of did actually, because they kind of planned it. But basically, they made a phone call which they knew would be overheard. They kind of lured the scientists out. They got essentially escorted to the lab. At the time, you know, when we were watching it, we thought it was like against their will. They were kind of being taken there, but they actually had a tape recorder with them. And they recorded basically a confession saying that they were all, the lab and the government facility was involved in Barb's death and in Will's abduction, disappearance, and they're going to expose them, which is probably not going to go as smoothly as they think it will, honestly. What else happened? Oh yeah. Matey. Dustin, that's the one. Dustin found a slug, basically, in his garbage. And it wasn't a slug, it was actually grew into one of those like flappy faced people monster thingies from the Upside Down. At the time I don't think he knew that's what it was. He just found this thing which he decided to take home and feed and turn into his pet. So he's got that. It's just eating his cat, which is not nice. And that's kind of how it's left with him. And Will, bless him, has been having all sorts of episodes with stuff which isn't nice. Like his latest thing is he's really cold, which is kind of identical to what the sluggy thing, the face thing was doing. Basically, he doesn't like heat. So Will is now not liking heat, and his mum was trying to put him in a hot bath because he was cold, but he didn't want to go near the hot bath because clearly, I don't know if there's a monster. I don't know if there's like one of those slug monster things inside him, which is the thing that's not wanting to be warm, or if it's, I don't even know what that could be, honestly. I'm just going to go with it's probably something that's inside him that he picked up well when he was in the Upside Down. But yeah, it's not nice. Oh, yeah, and the other main thing is that Hopper found tunnels underneath the town, it seems to be, and these vines are growing through, which seem to be stemming from the lab. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to expect from this episode, so it's probably just best to jump straight in. I say just. I mean, I've just been rabbiting on for the last God knows how long, so there's no real just about it, is there? But yeah, we're gonna watch. So this is Stranger Things Season 2, Episode 5. Oh shit, yeah, he's in the... That's how it ended last time, wasn't it? He went down into the tunnel like an absolute idiot. And I think she's probably the only person that knows where he's gone. I mean, I don't know if she knows about the tunnels yet, but she obviously... They both figured it out from these drawings that Will did. That's a pretty exact drawing.
It's like I feel what the shadow monster's feeling. See what he's seeing.
Like in the Upside Down?
Some of him is there. But some of him is here too. In me.
Maybe that's good. Just think about it, Will. You're like a spy now, spying on the shadow monster. Maybe that's how we can stop him.
You really think so?
Yeah.
Everybody needs a friend like Mike. There is just no... was that? No. Oh shit, is that good? Oh god. Was that the way you got in? Bollocks. Oh, I'd forgotten about, just seen her name there, 11, in the last episode as well. She found her mum, like a real mum, in her little, like the way she contacts people with the radio and stuff. She went and looked for her mum because she saw a photo of her and she found her, but I think the mum like woke up or disappeared or something. I really hope the mum didn't die like at that moment or something like really bloody hideous.
We'd like a room.
You want a single or a double?
Double.
Awkward. God.
Will, what's wrong?
Mom. Yeah. I saw him. Saw who, baby? Hopper.
Oh god.
I think he's in trouble.
He will if he's got his face buried in that shit. Good grief. My thoughts exactly. Did it do that stuff at him again? Oh, okay. Is he leaving a trail so he knows where he's been?
Dad, when Mom's mad at you, how do you make her not mad?
First, I apologize. Then, I get your mother whatever she wants.
Even when she's wrong?
She's never wrong, so.
Oh, the cat.
Great. Bye-bye now. They found her? Saw her wandering around Loch Nora. And you're gonna go help look? Yeah? Yeah? All right, give me a hug. All right, Dart. Breakfast time.
Okay. Perfectly normal. I'm glad he's come to his senses a little bit now.
I think this is it. 515 Larrabee, right?
Yes.
Oh shit. Where's she going?
Thank you.
Oh god, is she looking for her mum? I mean, it's a good thing, isn't it? Because it's her mum. She was kidnapped. I'm just... It's not going to go smoothly though, is it? Like, isn't the government going to have her watched or something?
Go away, I'm not interested.
Or your religious mumbo jumbo, whatever you're selling, I ain't buying, okay?
That's the aunt, isn't it? I think.
I want to see Mama. Mama? Breathe. Sunflower. Sunflowers. Mama? It's me. Jane. 450. What's wrong with Mama?
You're positive this is the right place?
3833.
All right.
Where are they going? Who's this?
I hope you didn't come all this way to tell me about the bear in the Harrington kids' backyard.
Oh, is this the guy in the first episode? The private detective that was trying to help Barb's parents find out what happened to Barb.
I followed up on 200 tips. Most bogus, but that's how these things always go, okay? I know every last step Barbara took that day.
Yeah.
You might want to sit down for this.
Interesting, so they're gonna go to him. Or they've gone to him.
Watch the attitude, shitbird.
What's your attitude? God.
Sorry about that, Road Warrior. Fret not, I got another machine up and running in the back.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth about everything that happened last year. Will didn't get lost in the woods. He got lost somewhere else.
Is this where you saw him? Is this where you saw Hopper?
I think so.
That house never looks normal, does it? See the lights or...
Okay, so Hopper is here. Now we just need to find out where here is.
He's sleeping.
I can wait with you.
You know what? I'll call you, okay? Thank you.
They don't call me Bob the Brain for nothing.
Good point.
Bob!
That's my name.
Probably thinking, what the fuck have I gotten myself into?
We just need you to help us figure out where this is.
That's the objective. Find the X.
Yeah? What's at the X? Pirate treasure?
Bob, no questions.
Okay. How can I figure anything out if I don't understand the context of the game? Or...
What?
I know that shape. It's Lover's Lake. It's a map of Hawkins. Right, Will?
Does anybody copy?
Oh god, is that human remains? Oh no.
She won't get better, will she?
They don't think so, no. She's just stuck. They think. Like in a dream.
A good dream. I hope so.
Oh yeah, that. That happens sometimes. Old house, bad wiring.
The mother's got the power as well? Or the ability?
Sweetie, really, it's just the wiring.
No. It's Mama. She knows I'm here. She wants to talk.
I'm guessing that's the only way she can communicate is, like, through the radio static, like Eleven does.
The ratio isn't exactly 1-to-1. I would say that the X is a half-mile southeast of Danford.
Thank you.
What are we really going?
Bless him. Steve.
Steve,
The hell? Hey!
Nancy isn't home. We have bigger problems than your love life. I'll explain it on the way.
Now?
Now!
Interesting. Oh, good grief.
After that, she was just gone. Can't believe it's been that long. Feels like yesterday.
It's crazy, but I really liked it.
Liked it?
Yeah. I mean, I had a few issues.
Issues?
I just felt it was a little derivative in parts, but...
What are you talking about?
I just wish it had a little more originality, that's all.
You don't believe me.
Lucas, come on, seriously? Stupid. But funny.
I mean, can't blame her.
To protect me from who, exactly? The big bad government baddies from Hawkins' lab?
Lower your voice.
Or maybe it was to protect me from the Demogorgon from another dimension.
Max!
It was 11. The girl...
Stop talking. You're going to get us killed.
You're serious?
Oh yes, dickhole brother.
Don't follow me out, okay?
The hell I tell you?
I'm not late.
You know what I'm talking about.
Lucas?
So he has a name now, huh? Well, you know what happens when you lie.
More people like the Hollands know the truth, the more likely that scenario becomes.
So, is it enough? What are you doing?
Thinking.
With vodka. How long is this gonna take?
Longer if you keep talking.
Is the tape incriminating or not? It's a simple question.
Fair.
They won't believe any of this.
That's why we made the tape.
It's just too strong. Too strong.
Don't tell the whole truth. Make it more believable.
We water it down.
Precisely. Something scary but familiar. Close enough that it hits the man right where it hurts.
Seems like a good plan, I think.
It's okay if I sit here, right?
Yes.
If you talk to Terry, will you tell her that I love her very much? And that I'm sorry that I didn't believe
Stop talking.
I love 11, but she doesn't have, like, people skills, does she really? I mean, understandably.
Mama, it's me, Jane.
450.
I'm home.
No.
Breathe, just breathe, all right? They're on their way, they're on their way.
Sunflowers.
Where's Jane? Sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I saw her. No, she wasn't breathing. She was crying.
No!
Three to the right, four to the left.
Ma'am, can I see your badge?
Stay back. Stay back!
Breathe. Sunflower. 3 to the right, 4 to the left. Rainbow.
450. Green. Sunflower. Rainbow. 3 to right, 4 to the left. 450.
Nothing. There's nothing here.
Are we close?
We're in the vicinity.
So that's all she's seeing. She's reliving that over and over again.
Turn right! Hopper! Give me the shovel.
Oh, you cannot go down there. Oh my god.
Hopper!
Oh god.
Joyce. Thomas. Is this Will's map?
Bless Bob, you sound so excited. Shit. He's buried on the floor.
Oh!
Choking him. Got it.
Hopper, are you okay?
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Jim.
There's an Indiana Jones move there.
Will, you okay?
I'm not really sure I can deal with any more of those Will moments at the end of episodes. Good God. Yeah, that episode was, a lot. Oh. I mean, that last bit was, it's seeing Will, like, so bloody helpless, and just like the last time it happened, like the bit when he was stood outside of the school and all that, like, smoke stuff was going into his eyes and his mouth and up his nose, and it's just, that actually broke me. And that almost just did the same when there's just something about it that is just so disturbing, and it's just like, oh my God. And then obviously, like, just before that, we had 11 and her mother, and she saw what her mum was basically reliving over and over again, and had been presumably for the last, what, 12, 13, 14 years? Ever since Jane was born, or 11 was born, and it's like, good grief. And they presumably gave her electrotherapy, or, you know, electrocuted her head, or whatever it was they did to her. I know there's a technical word for it, but I can't think of it right now. And it's just like, what absolute bastards. Like, just burn the lab down now, please. I don't give two shits if they're, like, nice people. I mean, they're obviously not nice people in there, because they're assholes. They just need to go. And Bob, bless him, coming to help rescue Hopper. And it's cool because, like, before he was on the outside looking in, whereas this has kind of involved him a little bit more. I mean, he probably, having just seen it, he doesn't want to be involved, but, you know, I don't know. I hope nothing happens to him, because he's just a really nice character. Just really kind. And obviously we had Nancy and Jonathan go into the private investigator guy, which is the same guy that we saw in episode 1 that Hopper was taking the piss out of. He was the guy that Barb's parents had hired, I believe. So they've obviously gone to him, and decided to let him expose the lab. So that's probably the sensible thing to do, honestly. I'm not quite sure how that's going to go. I mean, maybe it will go smoothly, but I guess we'll see. And obviously we saw Dustin getting the flappy face thing out of his room and like locking it in the basement, which is good because it means that he's perhaps finally come to his senses and isn't going to keep it as a bloody pet anymore. He was obviously looking for people and managed to find Steve, who he seems to have roped in, which is probably a good thing because Steve was there in the end of season 1, wasn't he? So he's obviously aware of what happened. So it's not like he's bringing somebody new in on it. I think the only other thing that happened was Lucas telling Max basically what had happened in the first season, which she obviously didn't believe because, you know, who would? But yeah, and we got to see her dick brother again as well, so that was joyful. I feel like we're going to find out a little bit more about them at some point because there's something going on there and I'm not sure what, but I guess we shall see. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to jump into the next episode now, so I will wrap this video up, I think. But yeah, don't forget to do the subscribey thing if you enjoy my reactions, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.